Oh, and let's welcome back to Shipbreakers. So, last time we basically threw our lives away, basically to effectively. I say that too much shit. We signed away our core lives to links in order to basically break ships and escape our oppressive life on Earth. So, what's in store for us next? I really have no idea, to be honest. They've changed up a few things, which is interesting. The cockpits definitely don't fall apart the way they used to. I do know, however, that we just got unlocked Tethers, so that's going to kind of be our next thing here, and I think that's going to be the last major tutorial event that we have. So, if anything, let's go ahead and see what else they got in the store for us after the whole Tether tutorial. The adhesive of the spark-free demolition charge is made of 100% recycled materials. Note, any damage on rentals due to adhesives will be deducted from earnings. Most areas contain an atmosphere which can be used to safely cycle the levers. Okay, they start us back here.
9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. Make the most of your shift by fanning the tiny sparks of effort into flames of profitability.
Before we do that, let's take a look at the equipment here, because I know there's some updates I wanted to look into. Ah! See, I see they lowered the purchase rank for a cutter. Usually that was like about the high 20s. It's like, what the fuck is that doing there? That's better. And apparently that's the end of the cutter line. So by the time we hit about rank 20, we'll be able to pretty much straight up purchase the cutter and take that off. That's good. What else we got? Looks like they did the same thing with the utility grapple. Lowered a lot of the requirements for all that stuff. Still kind of purchasing it'll be the last thing we get, though. But, it's whatever. Let's see, thrusters. Oh, come on! That should honestly be much lower than it normally is. Durability drain. Oh, that's good stuff. Seriously, that should be much lower. One of my gripes was that the secondary stuff that's related to survival, such as the thrusters, the scanner, the helmet, and the work suit, all those were like priced much higher to purchase than they should be. Like, I can understand the actual tools, like the grapple laser here, like the cutter, the grappler, the demo charges as well. Like, those are high-end tools that are used to do the job to basically break down it. Like, that's high up in the rankings. I don't mind that so much. But these definitely should have been lower. Like, why is this 19? That makes no sense. And my reasoning for this is because of the two different ways you can play the game. You can either bull rush the speed run it, or you can play a little more conservatively and try to maximize your earnings. And to do that, the best way to do it is to usually take the rentals equipment off the thing there. Like, there's going to be some stuff that's going to be always accumulating that we always got to beat down and make more money than gets removed in a day. And removing the rental items usually help as well. Audio recent. I don't really care about this. Electrical, cryo. Why is fire level 6? I say this because of the Atlas engines. We'll get to that later. Alright, let's start the shift. Yeah, all that's left is basically the skeletal frame, and we don't have tethers to do that until we do this. And it's not going to be worth it in the end anyway.
I can tell you how to use these things. Tethers are more powerful than the beam in your grapple. They're great for moving super heavy salvage. Try it out. Press and hold the secondary input for the grapple to begin placement. Point where you want the salvage to move to, then release the input to create the tether.
Oh, that ain't right. And that's pretty much all she wrote. And we can do... That's not it. Again. That's better. More grapples we use, the stronger the tether. These will last a little bit here.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
You can kind of do this as well.
Now, what if you want to get rid of the tethers you've already placed? There's a cancel command you can send, but take note that it clears all
Red's bad. Red's bad. Red is bad. Come on. Come on.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
It's usually a bit more economical to just chuck them like that.
Yeah, there you go. Now, you've got unlimited tethers during this training exercise. But after this, when you need more, you'll have to buy them from the kiosk. Let's see how well you can handle them. Try and clear out a bunch of that scrap. You can stack multiple tethers on one object to increase the pull force. You can also chain objects of any size together to move them as a group. I've seen some cutters do incredible things with a daisy chain of tethers.
Such as that opening maneuver in the game. I've pulled that off in the game before, but that was back when tethers were much stronger. Like, these are some pretty damn weak tethers. And they don't hold up that long. Compared to when it was the original before they even put it in the game and it was just a tech demo.
Salvage deposit confirmed.
All right.
Well, looks like I managed to pull those in.
Like I said, tethers are your friends.
Tethers are your
Get the hang of
friends.
'em, you can get pretty creative on how you use them. Now, when you're ready, let's go back to the hab and continue with the day.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Oh. Let's see. I only got $28 for that. Like the winds of the true, she's on the wind. She scattered the children and left them with her message. Church of the Machine God. I love ghost ships because of that specific one.
Hello,
If we ever get a ghost ship, I'm always going to take it. So you still get dinged from this one.
Have a good day.
Alright, well that's pretty much does it for all the tutorials. Let's get to actual ship cracking. Okay, you're worth about 7 million, 6 million, 7 million, 7.1, 7.9. Exolab. Now, this one's got a lot of electricity in it.
Cutter, it is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce you to the rest of the crew in our sector. Sound off, everyone.
Hey, Rook. Name's Liz. I was the worm until you showed up, so thank you. Now I get to do the hazing. What are you talking about? We don't do that. Welcome aboard. Don't listen to her. I'm Dee Dee.
Oh, easy.
Kai! Your mic's still messed up.
How about now?
Better.
Oh, hey, I'm Kaido. Kai.
Mic's still busted, huh?
Oh, yeah, still waiting on the rec to get approved.
Heaven forbid they get us in functional gear.
I'm sure they're working on it as fast as they can. Cutter, I added you to the Sector Comms channel. It can get lonely out here. Helps to check in with each other from time to time. All right, enough chin wagging. Let's get back to it. Weaver out.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Later, Rook.
Nice. That's pretty damn heavy to move. I want to be careful because that'll slice right through the battery and that'll lose me a lot of money. Batteries like that, they're worth a lot. It's always worth it to do the external bits first. Stinger. Yeah, normally this was just a cap you could just pull right off it. Looks like they did a full rework. Do note that the lighter the ship gets, the easier it tends to get knocked around. As you can see, it's a little bit off kilter for me pulling all that extra shit off. Pew! Alright.
Object accepted for processing. Credit
Pew!
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Alright. Let's go ahead and start buzzing this thing open. First step, popping the floorboards as well as the ceilings. Floorboards are usually the easiest. Okay, that's the cockpit. Looks like we gotta pull this door off. Looks like we gotta pull another door off. Oh, poster! Yoink! There we go. Oh, easy. Almost dinged my own helmet open. Huh. It's bunny character D. Squeaky. Now, theoretically, I could tether these straight in there, but these are so light that it doesn't really matter.
Valuable object processed. Credit
Salvage goal 1 reached.
salvage goal obtained. Additional rewards assigned.
Now, if you notice, up there at the top, you can see we got ourselves a timer, meaning I only got 10 minutes to work. Come on down here.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Easy, easy. If you bang stuff against each other, it's also going to damage it, and that'll decrease the value. All right. Now that we got ourselves a decent one here. Ooh, that came off as 2. Pew!
Salvage secured. Credit deposited.
Gotta be careful with that.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Low 02. Unfortunately, we'll be able to increase that later.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Pew!
Material accepted.
Gotta be careful with these computers. You get abusive with them, they'll shock you.
Salvage deposit secured.
The lights too, but not as much to a degree.
Salvage deposit confirmed.
Alrighty.
Credit.
Oh, easy.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated. Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Now, see, there's a reason I'm not going after those electrical boxes. They tend to get real shock happy.
Salvage registered. Transferring credit.
So right now I'm just contenting myself with gutting the ship.
Deposit accepted. Credit transferred.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Salvage secured.
Oh, shit! That was close. Must have nudged the box. It got zap happy.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
You want to be real careful with those junction boxes. They get real zap happy if you even so much as breathe on them.
Deposit secured. Credits awarded.
I don't want to knock this computer around too much. It's still also got electrical in it.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
All right. We got 5 minutes left in this shift cutter. Before they turn the lights out on you. We were out.
Salvage accepted.
Alright.
Applied.
Let's see if we can pop the rear off. Try to shuck some of this shelling. Okay, nice. It comes off pretty damn clean.
Warning. Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
I see they changed the computer voice for some of this.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
Man, they really racked that music up for intensity. Alright, let's see how many of these sides I can shuck. Gonna be a little tricky because we have active wires running up and down this ship. So I can't just carelessly carve my way through like I would normally. See, that all goes into the furnace. Typically, I could just yank all this, theoretically speaking.
Time is winding down, Cutter. Dig deep. Let's finish strong.
There we go. Pew!
Deposit accepted.
And you.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
And that's how it's done. Truthfully, I'm not even sure where to fling these things.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
I'm gonna fling it in here and see what happens. Oof, we made an easy 5 million off that one.
New certification.
Nice. Even a heavily used radiation filter is valuable salvage.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have one incoming transmission waiting.
Oh, hey, it's Bunny Character D.
Hey, Rook. You ever think about starting your own business out there? You know, be your own boss? I swear, one day, I'll get a decent belt runner and make my own money. Maybe bring my old man along to help sniff out the good rocks. My dream is to tinker with ship designs. Maybe build some machinery to help with heavy-duty mining. Make it safer. If we ever both get out of here, I'd hire you in a heartbeat.
Oh, I'm flattered, but I'm only really good at destroying ships.
I hope you get to make your own. Definitely ping me if you do. Blue out.
Hello, Shipbreaker 9346-52. Would
Nice.
share the following inspirational message. Some people dream of great salvage, while other people get up every morning and
Bunny Character D is a popular children's video character. An anthropomorphic pink rabbit, it was one of the dozens of characters introduced as part of the Pan-Terran media conglomerate's Fun Animal Friends pilot program. The program features a wide variety of slightly stylized animal-based characters and heavy psychological analysis was used to determine which of these characters were most popular. Despite appearing very similar to bunny characters A, B, C, E, and G, bunny character D was determined the most popular among children's ages 14 to 4 to 12. Interestingly, bunny character F, while being the least popular with this age group, reported due to the disturbing facial features, was most popular among those aged 25 to 40, and is featured in a series of characters and games for adults. Several of the program's characters, most notably Moose character, Pigeon characters A to C, and Salmon character, were destined to be unpopular because they were based on animals that have been extinct for over hundreds of years. In the latest series, Bunny Does the Right Thing, Bunny character D opens an ice cream shop in New York. However, after the blight rats infest the shop, the health administration forces the shop to close. Many of Bunny characters D's friends encourage them to apply for the government's small business assistance to help them get a new shop. However, a wise government official helps Bunny character D understand that the best thing they can do is not apply, as this would unnecessarily draw valuable finances away from the government that could be used for the betterment of society elsewhere. The moral of the story is to trust in market forces and in government for them to make the best decisions for everyone. Reactor Class 1. With access to Hazard Level 4, Link Salvage welcomes you to the high ranks of the high earners. The extractions here. Retrieval of an intact reactor is highest priority, and it is advised to declare reactors will become unstable. New ship, the Atlas Scout. Solar winds at your back, the cosmic dust flying by, the speed of a comet at your fingertips. Meet the Atlas Scout, purpose engineered for getting away and back in the blink of an eye. Sporting a pair of Starleap's proprietary quasar thrusters, the Scout ensures that you're able to cover a lot of ground quickly. Atlas, powerful, enduring, dependable, enduring, the foundation of a better world. Starleap Heavy Industries. I guess we got a new ship class. Man, we were just chewing through some of these.
Learn about the mother lode of any ship, the reactor. Most dangerous part of shipbreaking. But you got this. Continue when you're ready, Cutter.
You know what? I'm gonna finish off this particular ship first. We still got plenty to gut in front of this one. There's probably at least another 2 million in here.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Destroyed light. Nah, lights really aren't all that valuable in the long run, I suppose. I think that's because I failed to pull one of the ones out of there. Whoops! Looks like we lost another light. Oh well.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit accepted.
Okay, what about you? What happens if I throw you in a cable junction box? Nothing. Something went bad. I guess we will feed them to the furnace gods.
Raw material deposited. Material deposited.
We gotta be careful. That's the power core right beneath us. The good news is that we don't really have to worry about fuel lines with this because this is where they stored all the electronics. Alright. Oh, there's another power core. What?
Object processed. Transferring credits. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credits.
Truth is that this is actually really the slowest possible way you could do this.
Material deposited. Account credit applied. Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Valuable object processed. Credits deposited. Salvage goal met. Rewards will be paid. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credits.
9 minutes to go. I'm pretty sure we can finish shucking most of this.
Oxygen levels stabilized.
Get some more fuel while I'm here.
Material accepted. Credits assigned.
With this, I think it's safe to pull the junction boxes now that they have no power flowing to them. Still something you want to be careful with.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Oh, dear God. The game has frozen, it seems.